Shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give honor and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Hakodash, say Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Bahashem, Hakodash. And we give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which apostle elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai. And shalom to you, hopeful elect out there on the four corners of the planet Earth, which pushing this truth with all sincerity, honesty, and faith. 2025, which is the hopeful year of our deliverance and the destruction and judgment of Esau. Let's jump right into it. This lesson is going to touch base on the IUIC is coming in the footsteps of the wicked Sadducees and Pharisees. All right, the wicked Sadducees and Pharisees spirit IUIC is coming in. I don't know how the title is going to be, but the main point is that I was watching the apostle go, he was sharing a few videos concerning Nate speaking about a topic, and something interesting stuck out is that he was reading about the Sadducees and Pharisees and saying how wicked they was, and I'm getting ready to play it. Fair use, fair use. But listen to what he says and then look at the information that's coming out dealing with the IUIC and certain things that they like to conduct themselves and do, and see if you can see what does it say, a trend. So let's go ahead and play this here. This is on the apostle elders video. Let me see the date. It was only a day ago. All right, apostle elder Tar's video, which was titled Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not dealing with the IUIC. Okay, so if you want to look at the whole video, it was a good video. Go ahead and check it out. But the main point is going to be at, let's see here, the minute mark is going to be 1455, 14 minutes and 55 seconds. So listen close. Fair use, fair use.
And the chief priests and the scribes the same hour sought to lay hands on him.
Y'all see how wicked these people were? Go ahead.
And they
said how wicked they was, right? All right, so listen to the rest of this.
Feared the people, for they perceived that he had spoken this parable against them.
So they understood the parable was against them. Now watch the next verse.
So that's saying that the Sadducees and Pharisees, predominantly the Pharisees, because the Sadducees were more on the political side of things, and the Pharisees were dealing with the law. Okay, but he said that they understood that they understood the parables. So that means that these people were doing things knowingly, being wicked. They were trying to catch him up, according to their own mindset, because Yahushua was saying he was the son of Yahweh. He was saying that the temple would be broken and built in 3 days, which he was speaking in parabolical talk. That's why it says he shall speak to them in parables. Okay, so they didn't understand that, but they were trying to catch him up, knowing that he was doing great miracles and doing great works. So they knew that this man had to be the Messiah, but they didn't want to believe it. Okay, but let's keep playing.
And they watched him and sent forth spies.
It might be around here. This is fair use, fair use.
Okay, so the part there is that they sent forth spies. Okay, they sent forth spies. So that is what we need there, because there's the next video I'm about to play is going to go into that, because it says the spirit, you're going to do things, the spirit bear witness without spirit. So certain things and certain attributes and traits men will mirror from past lives and different things in different situations. So now let's play this video right here. All right, the apostle's going to go in, but this video will show you that this is from, what's this guy video page? What's this guy's page? Oh, it's from GMS Vegas Sit Down, and the title of it is IUIC Stop Being Hypocrites and Take the mote out of your out your own eye, which is a heavy title, but watch what the this guy says on the video. So let's play it.
Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodah, Shalom to the 144,000, the rest of the elect out there, Shalom to all. I'm going to entitle this video, Another Reason to Stay Away from These Hyenas.
Let's go here, hold on. Okay, let's watch right here.
That's something else.
So again, I apologize to everybody.
So
This is a message that I sent to somebody because in this case, ISUPK had gone to the Queen's camp and set up camp probably about 15 feet. There's a division between where IUIC has their camp in front of the E-train entrance in Queens off the corner of Jamaica. And right there is a Arab that sells drinks and things of that sort. So on the other side, ISUPK was teaching. So the order had gone out that
All right, listen to this part close.
we put up a second camp about 30 to 40 feet on the same block away from ISUPK, but we tried to drown them out by putting speakers and drowning them out. And what the elder Nathaniel had ordered was that he had one of the most lowest ranking members that ISUPK.
Now he's saying this. We don't know if it's true or not, but he's saying that this is what Nate did himself. Was an order from Nate.
He would not recognize from videos.
Let's go.
Was that he had one of the most lowest ranking members that ISUPK would not recognize from videos and have him dress like a regular patron or a regular citizen with no fringes on, as if he was learning from ISUPK, and he had him wear a small camera on his person.
See, a small camera. That's because we know Nate was an ex-officer. So that's spy activity. That's what a spy does. Where camera footage and where cameras to go and watch what you're doing. Even though, ISUPK goes off on certain things, but they speak a lot of the same things that we speak. They go into the same verses we go. They break it down the same way. Okay, but there's certain things, especially concerning the MOTB. But you hear what he's saying here, that Nate had this guy go over there with hidden cameras. And it's not the first time, because this guy has admitted to a lot of things that Nate had him do. Make up fake accounts, pretend to be a woman, having a woman avatar. It's in the scripture say, you shall not put on what pertaineth unto a woman, or woman pertain unto a man. So you ain't supposed to wear things that are for the up, especially you ain't supposed to imitate a woman if you're not one. Okay.
On his button-up shirt, recording ISUPK.
Let's go back.
And he had him wear a small camera on his person, on his button-up shirt, recording ISUPK. Why you would need all that, I don't know, but nonetheless, we just followed orders. Next, and all of this I took pictures of off of my old phone.
That's pretty much the main point. But that was a spy. What you call a spy tactic right there. Okay. So let me get some precepts. I'm gonna close on out. I just wanted to point that out. And this is the book of Matthew 7 and verse 16. In NLT, it says, you can identify him by their fruit. That is, by the way they act. You can pick grapes from thorn bushes, or it says, Salakia, you can pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles. Okay, but the main point in here, let's read it in Amplified. It says, by their fruit you will recognize them. That is, by their contrived doctrine and self-focus. Do people pick grapes from the bushes or figs from the thistles? But you're gonna know a tree by its fruit. So the fruit that they're pushing, and they just done a lot of things of that nature. But this is one that we can confirm and know that he sent men with cameras attached to their t-shirts to go and spy on the camp. That's why are you doing that? That's something that you don't need to, even he said it, you don't need all that. It's on video. You don't have to spy on them. They put their camp on video. All camps are put on the internet. So why would you need to have another camera while there's a camera already filming the ISUPK camp? Just go on the internet and wait till they upload their video. You know, so it's just a weird thing, like, you know, to be able to do certain things. Like, that's Edomite that's Edomite mannerisms. Okay, sending spies and agents and different things like that. You know, and they try. Esau has infiltrated this thing and trying to put his paws into it, but that shows you that it is the truth. Because if it wasn't the truth, he wouldn't give a damn about it. He wouldn't try to infiltrate it. You don't see him infiltrating homeless shelters or under bridge homeless settlements. He don't do that because there's nothing important there. He can't gain nothing from there. So why would he send spies into this truth? Because it's either a problem, or it's a concern, or there's something to gain out of it, or something to watch and monitor, because it's important that you know what's going on. So that shows you, it gives validity to this truth by even them sending spies and sending agents and different things like that. But the same point with IUIC is just to show that, hey, because Nate said it, they were wicked. And why were they wicked? For the things that they were doing. But you turn around and you made guys wear cameras and go to other men's camps when the camp is already being filmed online. It's live streamed, some of them. So why do you need to see more in depth what they were talking about? But that's neither here nor there. With that, I want to say, call hello. I got one more precept, Salakia. This is getting ready to go to plantation. This is 1 Corinthians 14 and verse 32, and it reads, and it says, the spirit of the prophets is subject to the control of the prophets. All right, King James is that the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Why I read that is to show you that spirits of the prophets, you have no choice but to be a prophet. So if you're a prophet in your past life, you're going to come back and be a prophet in this life. But the main point is that Nate and the other guys are showing that if the righteous spirit can be subject unto the righteous person, or not the righteous person, but come back in the reincarnation in the flesh and still show those attributes of the righteous person. Same thing with the wicked attributes that are coming through the wicked back then. And when you got these guys saying don't push the name, but then they'll tell us that we don't have the Hebrew, and you'll speak Hebrew. Which one is it? Do we have it or don't we have it? Okay, why even break it down in those Hebrews if you don't believe in it? Okay, so the name is out, the name is power, the name is something that needs to be pushed, but he said he cringes, and he said many, few times that those that use the name, but they'll use the name to push forth an agenda or some kind of thing they want to accomplish. But hey, it says some preach Yahushua in contention and for strife. Okay. So with that, I want to say, call hello, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Chak Until the next time, I say Shalom, and more not and never keep faith. Shalom.